All right, so I was thinking about the last video and what is the next topic that I'm going to talk about? It's actually a hobby that I started to have since 2016, I think. I don't remember at all, but I think it was 2016 actually, because on this day I started to scuba dive. So let's talk a little bit about scuba diving. So scuba diving is one of my favorite hobbies right now, and I was talking to a friend, he's a scuba diver as well. He was diving for 10 years already and he's an advanced scuba diver. And he was talking a lot about why scuba diving is so good. And then I started to think that actually this is very important. So let's talk about it. Scuba diving is one of the ways that you have to be calm to take a decision. Because if you are not calm, taking a decision, you might be going to drown. You might be going to die. Because if you get so stressed, or if you don't think properly to take the right decision and go up. So for instance, something that happened to me a couple years ago, my regulator stopped working. And my octopus as well, that it is like the reserve one. It was not working and both of them wasn't working, so I was without air already, and I was trying to see if the cylinder has some problems. It didn't have any problems. So then my friend was passing by, and then I pushed her octopus and started to breathe. This was kind of it seems like a desperate decision, but actually I was very calm. Because if I got stressed, I was going to use all my oxygen. And then if you use all your oxygen in the water, you might be going to drown because there's no other option. You don't have oxygen. And if you ended up swallowing water, you might be going to die. So this is one of the reasons why I really enjoy scuba diving. And everyone that tells me that he likes to scuba dive, actually, these are the people that knows how to take decisions on a very calm way. They will not do things without thinking about it. So now I just received my new certification that now I am a rescue diver. It is like a rescue diver is one step away from dive master. Dive master and instructor are the professional certifications that I don't know, I might be going to take them because I really enjoy scuba diving. But I was thinking about it, and rescuing people is actually pretty awesome because one of the things that I was learning is EFR. So if someone fell in the boat, how are you going to take care of them, and even CPR, this kind of things. So I learned a couple of these things, and even if someone's having some problems like without breathing, or without the heart is having some problems, I would know how to use the defibrillator or even the CPR. I don't know, I have a chance to try saving that people, saving that person. So I will have at least a chance to save that person through CPR or even defibrillator. I learned how to manage and how to use them. So this was very special for me because saving people is really good. And there's one time that I was playing on a banana boat. So it's like a boat in front of the giant plastic thing full of air, and he was doing a lot of curves, and people say, oh, go faster, and the boat guy started to drive very fast, and then half of the people on a curve, half of the people fell out from the boat. I know how to swim, I know how to dive, and I know how to swim. But the thing is, there was a person behind me that she didn't know how to swim, and she was almost killing myself and killing her as well because she didn't know how to swim. She was using me to push up, and you know, I almost died because of her, because as I was swallowing a little bit of water, and I called my friend because on that time I was actually thinking about hitting her, like on a chick, I don't know. But now that I learned the rescue diving, actually, if someone is behind you, it's better to knock these people out. It's better to knock this person out, because it's better to both of you get saved instead of both getting died. So this course, I learned a lot of things in this course, and you know, it was very fulfilling. So one of the things that I would tell you guys, it is to do scuba diving. Scuba diving is actually one of the best hobbies that you can get. I know that it is very expensive. It is not cheap. I know that. Even my equipment until nowadays, I don't have a fixed equipment. Like the basics, I have the basics, but there's a couple of things that I still don't have it, and I really want to have it. And but the thing is, actually, you know, when you are starting to scuba dive, if you don't scuba dive that much, you don't need all this equipment, because for real, they are expensive. So they can cost you something around, I don't know, $7,000, $5,000. It is not cheap. I don't have the complete kit yet. The full equipment will cost around $5,000 to $7,000. If you want the best from the best, it can go like to $20,000, $10,000. I don't know. It is expensive, okay? But the thing is, you can find your ways to get cheaper equipment. But the other thing is that I live here in Brazil, so Brazil is like a, it's like a meme, because it actually, you can see the dollar here is actually jumping a lot. And but the thing is, I actually enjoy it, because the people that you learn from, the people that you met from scuba diving, is a very nice people that you might be going to do some networking, maybe doing some business. So it's very nice. So you are enjoying yourselves, having fun, and on the same way you might be going to have some business as well. I mean, this is not the most important thing, but one of the business that I did a couple years ago is I met a guy. He was doing scuba diving as well, and he was just an open water. And then I called him to do some scuba diving on a place nearby here in São Paulo. So it was a, like we call it Laje de Santos. It's actually kind of popular here. But the thing is, I called him to go there, and we started to do a couple of business, like smaller business. But the thing is, because of the scuba diving, I was getting some networking to do some business. But this is not the most important thing, actually. This is just a bonus, but the most important thing is to be calm and take the best decisions. So that's why we divers take a lot of training before we get on the water. And not just that, but you know, when you are rescuing people, you have to do a lot of training as well, because you know, there's another person that will depend on you, and you cannot fail, because if you fail, that people will die, or even you would die as well. So this is kind of very interesting, because I learned a lot. This was one of the best courses that I have. The rescue diving was very fulfilling to me, and I really enjoy it. So that's it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next video. And by the way, don't forget to like this video if you like it, and to subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed yet. So see you on the next video.